welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been so long since I've done a YouTube video. Let me know down below what video ideas you guys would like to see on my channel. I'm getting questions all the time on screen printing, but I'm not sure what you guys would like to see. So give me some video ideas, please. Okay, so let's get started with today's video. So I'll be doing the Milk Maker sweatshirt from my Etsy shop. I'll be reusing my screen stencil that I already have made. And usually I would just iron it to like take off all the wrinkles, but I'm not going to be doing it with this one. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is take off the stencil that is on my frame. And I'm just going to switch it out. I always get questions all the time on how many times you can reuse the stencil that you make, and you can use it as many times as you'd like. For this stencil specifically, I've used it over 10 times, I want to say. So it's so much easier and it saves you so much time if you make your stencil. So I highly recommend making reusable stencils. And I do have a video explaining how I make my stencils. But if you guys have any questions, you can send me a message on Instagram or just comment your question down below and I'll reply. So you want to make sure that you put your stencil face down. And then we're going to add the cord using a screen rolling tool. Okay, so as you can see, the screen is tight. And here's the screen. So now what I'm going to do is apply painter's tape all around the design. And this tape, I get it from Dollar Tree, but you can use any painter's tape. And it should work perfectly fine. I'm also going to use this small squeegee and press down on the tape just to make sure that it's on there very well. Okay, and now it's time to screen print. And before we get started, let me show you guys all of the stencils that I have made. I know this isn't very organized, but it works for me for now. But this is where I have all of my stencils that I have made. And now I do need to take off the tape, but I just keep it on there for now. But these are all the stencils I have made. And it saves so much time, so I highly recommend making your own stencils. Okay, so let's continue. So we're going to be screen printing on this beautiful tan Gildan sweatshirt. And I'm going to add a cardstock inside of the shirt just so that ink doesn't go through the back. Okay, now I'm just going to add the screen. And I like to eyeball all of my designs since I'm so used to doing it this way. But there are some shirt aligners that you can get on Amazon. I actually bought some myself. Okay, and I'm just going to be using the Speed Boss screen printing ink, the Speed Boss squeegee, and then just a Dollar Tree spatula. Okay, so now I'm just going to add the ink. Okay, so you're going to press down with one of your hands on the frame and then you can swipe down. And then all this extra ink, you can just put it back in your container. And I usually like to go over it about 2 times. Okay, and now we can go ahead and lift up the screen slowly. Then all this extra ink that you have on the screen, just put it back into your container. Okay, now before I blow dry and heat press my sweatshirt, I'm gonna go outside and rinse off my screen, because if you leave it for a whole day without washing it, your screen won't be good anymore. So it's good to go ahead and rinse it right after. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the next step is to blow dry the sweatshirt before you heat press it. And if you don't have a blow dryer, you can just leave it for a few hours and let it dry and then heat press it. And I only blow dry it for about 30 seconds because it does dry pretty fast. And now I'm going to take out the cardstock and add my heat press mat under the shirt. And then I'm going to add my Teflon sheet and put it over the design. And for my heat press, I started doing 325 for 40 seconds. Sometimes I do 80 seconds, just depends. Okay, and just to be safe, I'm gonna go over it one more time for 40 seconds. Okay, and here is the final product. This is how simple it is to screen print a sweatshirt, especially when you already have a stencil made. It usually takes me about 5 minutes to make the sweatshirt. I highly recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have any video ideas or anything that you guys would like to see next. And if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram. I do post a lot more on there. And if you guys want to purchase this sweatshirt, I'll have my Etsy shop down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support, and see you guys next time. Bye.